As we, as a mission, reflect on who we are and why we exist, each of the statements of our existence is important, were intentionally chosen. SIM exists to worship Christ in word and deed. Now, how do we do that? How do we express that worship in the ways we conduct ourselves, in the things we do? The first is that we make Christ known among those who have never heard the gospel. The mission is about the gospel of Christ. Acts 4:12 tells us, "And there is salvation in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. That is, except the name of Christ." There are still many who are living and dying without hearing that good news. The reason mission organizations like ours exist is that such people could hear the good news of Christ. So that is an expression of our worship. We step out in faith, irrespective of barrier, whether political, geographic, cultural, social, whatever. We step out, trusting in Christ and taking his gospel to those people. And we do it because we know Christ loved them, and his love compels us to love them as well. The Great Commission was given not just to individuals, but to the church. It was both individual responsibility and community responsibility. We have a corporate responsibility as the Church of Jesus Christ to make Christ known to the world. Sometimes it's difficult for a single congregation to do that beyond their own doors. SIM exists as a specialist gift within the church, because our gifting within the church is cross-cultural know-how. That's what we do. We're not outside the church, we're part of the church. And we serve the church by working with the church and partnering with the church so that the church can fulfill its responsibility as the one who has received the Great Commission of Christ to make him known to the world. So we partner with the church and enable them to be able to send their members as missionaries, knowing that those members will be cared for, knowing that they will have ministry support, they will have ministry supervision, they will work within teams that care about them. That's what we bring to the church. We also serve Christ and worship him as we work with individuals who have been called by Christ into his worldwide mission, and enabling these individuals to go from wherever they're coming from to wherever God is calling them to go. God has given a special gift to SIM by our presence to enable people from every culture and every country that we are present to join in the harvest work, in the harvest force that God is putting out there. You see, the end of the gospel is the great worship before the throne. As we see in Revelation 5 and Revelation 7, people from every tribe, language, and tongue worshiping before the throne of God. What a better way to bring about that harvest than for God to put together multicultural teams from around the world to make that happen. And that's what God is doing through SIM. That's why we exist. We exist to enable individuals whom God is calling to join that harvest force, irrespective of where they're coming from or where they're going. So we worship Christ in heart, in word, in deed, by serving his church, by proclaiming him among those who do not know him yet, and by enabling individuals to join the harvest. Thank you.